Good morning, one and all. Today's target will be learning few basics of Power BI and few of the tasks related to Power BI tool like installation, load, transform, creating new columns, importance of apply close, establishing relationship, dashboard creation, initial stages, visualization initial stages using background and transparency. So coming to the basics of Power BI, we know Power BI is a BI tool, business intelligence tool, designed by Microsoft, and it helps us transform raw data into visually appealing and interactive insights. Now, what a Power BI does is it connects to data. You can connect Power BI with different sources of data, .csv files, or Excel spreadsheets, or SQL Server, or any other data. You can make changes in the data, transform the data, shape the data, and you can create the complex models from that data, establish relationship between different data sources. You can also visualize the data using charts, graphs, maps, and these visualizations help us understand the specific trends, patterns, anomalies. So once our visualizations are ready, we can publish those reports. We can integrate the visualizations with websites and apps. We can export our reports as PDFs or PowerPoints. So what are the benefits of Power BI are? It's a self-service BI, data-driven decision making, enhanced collaboration, scalability, user-friendly interface. So let us come to the next activities, installation of Power BI. So a simple thing is, if I want to install Power BI, I'll go to Microsoft Store, and in Microsoft Store I'll be searching for Power BI desktop, and I'll be clicking on this Power BI desktop option. So in my case it is already installed, and the installation steps are very easy. Just follow the next options, and so this task is over. So let us start Power BI and try to do one task at a time. Give me a minute. Yeah, let me close first all the Power BIs I had opened. I'm closing them. Yeah. So let us open Power BI desktop by double clicking on it, and I'll be skipping this, and you can see here on the leftmost side there are three views visible here: the report view, the table view, and the model view. And in this pan we can see that I can add data to our reports. So I can import Excel file or SQL Server file, or I can paste data in a blank table here. So you can get data from other sources too. And so we'll start with that only. So I have here in the get data option, I'll be clicking on that, and I'll say I want to, these are the different sources from where data can be got. So I'll be clicking on the CSV file option, and from the CSV file option, say I'll be clicking on an option called as salary data. You can see here there are two fields, and either you can load the data or you can transform the data. Let me first cancel it and let me try to get a bigger data set. Let us see if there is some bigger data set also. Say for example, I have a data set called as sample superstore, and you can see here this is the data set which is having the different columns like order ID, customer name, city, sales, discount, profit, and so on. So you have the option of loading the data, you have the option of transforming the data if any changes you want to make. So presently I'll be just loading the data. Wait. And you can see here on the rightmost side, the data set I had taken was sample store, and the same data set is visible here. I can click on this and you can see all the columns are there here. You can see all the columns are there here. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to take one more data set, again .csv file will open, just so maybe I'll take this salary and I'll keep that also loaded. If I want to transform the data, I can transform the data also. So say for example, I want to make some changes here. I want to clean the data. So then I can do those changes here. So but presently I am not interested in that. So I'm just closing it. So as you can see, I have just taken sample superstore, but to be again safe side, I may take one more data set. I didn't want that salary wala, so I may go for say air quality. And let us say I load that. It is getting loaded, the data is getting loaded. I presently skip that error. I'll just say apply changes here. And you can see here now on the rightmost side there are two data set visible. One is the sample superstore. Rather three are there, right? Air quality is there and salary data also is there. So let me just look at the task. I looked at the basics of Power BI. I installed Power BI. I loaded a CSV file. I can transform the file, CSV file, whenever if I want to make cleaning of some data. So let us look at some creation of columns, group by, uh, then establish relationships, then dashboard creation. Let us see one by one. These are all today we'll be just going for basic tasks. Okay, so say for example I'll go for a table view and I'll look at sample superstore data. Okay, if I want to say add a new column, I can add a new column and I can give a formula to it. Let us say this new column will be the multiplication of profit into quantity. So I just mention profit multiplied by quantity. Something has gone wrong. So just let me check. multiplied by okay, it is giving the help. Let me do it again. Multiplied by quantity. So I'll just press enter. And as you can see here, this new column has been added. Let me check if I can rename. So I'll just rename it as PR QANT, PR quant. So it is a multiplication of profit and quantity. So this is my table view, and you can see here the profit quantity has come. So if I want to delete, I can delete it. Yes, I have deleted it, and as you can see, there is no such column called as profit into quantity. So I can add a column. So let me check what else I can do. Get data has been done. Transform data option is there. You can create new column using this option also. You can create a new table using this option also. So I am right clicking it here, and I can see here I can create new measures, I can create new columns, I can edit a query. So I can hide it, or I can unhide it. So what else I can do? This is the column 2, as you can see here, and in the column tool I can do other options also, like summarizations, categorizations, and here I can do a group by option also. Say for example, this has come by default. I just say this is the group by, and I have grouped it. So these are few of the options you can explore. So let us come to these are the three views you see, na? Report view, then the table view, then the model view. So let us click on the model view, and you can see here these are the three tables, and this by default relationship it is trying to show here. It is trying to show here. So I can right click, and I can establish relationships between them and edit the relationships between them also. So this is the model view. This is the model view. By editing I can do that. Say for example, I can create a relationship between these two tables. So let us come to the visualization aspects. So I'll start with I'll say this is the first dashboard. And I'll be just changing the font type to Times New Roman and font size to say 20. And let us say the color will be, which one should I pick? This. And this is my first dashboard. I'll go to the canvas setting and I'll go to canvas background. I'll select the color and say I select this color as blue, and transparency I'll bring it to 0. So you can see here my dashboard is looking like this. I can say by RK, and I can also increase the size of this. Let us say make it 28, and something wrong happened. Okay, I tried to increase this side also. Yeah, now it looks okay. Now let us say I want to add a stacked chart. From this visualization, I'll be clicking on the stacked bar chart, and I may be taking this from this table. I'll be taking, say, city and profit. This I'll be selecting. So now let us save this as first BI trial. This is my file, and you can see here the file name has been changed to be just on the safe side. Let us change the view to table, change the view to visual, change the view to model. So these are the three options which we had seen. Okay. I was trying to explore that option of close, but I am unable to see where it is. View, optimize, modeling, insert, home. Okay, anyways, so this at this stage I'll stop, this being our the first effort. Thank you.